The past you thinks that you have depression, but you didn't even know that you're using it just as an excuse for your own laziness. You had goals, but you didn't take any action. Month by month and year by year, you've been the exact same person. And if anything, you maybe even got worse. And then there's the future you, the man that you see in your meditations, the man that you aspire to be like. You can see him living the life that you desire and admire so badly. He doesn't use excuses. He doesn't rationalize his failures. He overcomes them and learns from them. He takes in the knowledge from each failure, from each hardship in life, and understands that there's a lesson to be learned in each failure and each hardship. He focuses that on long-term growth. And the truth is, the younger you would love to be like the future you, as long as you're willing to put in the work today. The past you kept doing the wrong destructive habits. And if he never fixes these bad habits, he'll never be able to improve. You'll never get the life that you actually want. So what are you gonna do right now? Because that's a shame. You see, being not only on my own self-development journey, but also helping others through this channel has been a unique experience in its own. You see, building myself into the person that I want, creating the life that I ultimately dreamed of since I was a child, was a journey. I went through the exact same phases that you went through. Destructive and useless behaviors in the past, but it was what I was willing to do while I'm currently in your situation that you're in right now that led me to where I am today. Today, I want to be able to walk you through specific frameworks and steps that you can take right now to begin your self-improvement journey and start making a real applicable change in your life, which will drastically improve your mental health and your ability to be and stay productive. You might have just heard mental health and you're like, no, I just want to learn how to get pussy. Listen, developing your mind and being productive is gonna get you the pussy, bro. And if you just stay committed and stay productive and listen to what I'm about to say for just 2 weeks, you're gonna get an insane amount of pussy. Just wait. Because when you're a depressed little lazy fuck and you don't shower and you're not doing anything worth talking about with your life, you're not gonna get any pussy, bro. So listen to me. Next 2 weeks, do exactly as I said. Because everything that you ever wanted in your life comes right after you improve your mental health and your productivity. Now for the first step, we're going to create what's called a habit tracker. First, we're gonna get out a sheet of paper. We're gonna title it Habit Tracker. We're gonna write down 14 different bullet points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 days is 2 weeks, dumbass. And at the top of the habit tracker, write these tasks: exercise, meditation, gratitude, learning, and if you wanna go the extra mile, reading. We're gonna do this one separately because, like I said, it's the extra mile. We're focusing on the basics here, okay? Now, what I'm about to say, your previous self is going to completely disagree with, and that's why he was average. Every excuse is gonna start spiking up in your mind, thinking, oh, it can't be that easy. Just listen to me. Because 2 weeks of doing the right things and doing your best to not do anything destructive can indeed change your life. But there is absolutely one crucial part that you need, then trust me, your brain is not gonna like it. It's gonna completely go against everything that you ever believed. You're gonna think, no, this is wrong, he's wrong, this can't possibly do anything. But listen, if you can overcome that limiting belief that's gonna pop into your mind as soon as I say this, then you're going to be able to make progress, especially if you're still stuck in those same habits that you used to be into before. Right now, you're in this strange middle ground, right? You're not your old self, you're not your new self yet where you wanna be, but you're right in this middle ground where you're making that transformation. Listen here. What you need to do is you need to understand that success in each pillar of these categories that I just gave you comes in your ability to tick them no matter how small of the achievement is inside of each category, all right? So what that means for you is if you just got done with an exercise, you did 20 bicep curls, you need to tick that box. We're not going through a full body workout here. We're starting with the basics because you aren't good enough to be able to do the exact workout yet, the full workout, right? We're starting small. So in this scenario, the bare minimum equals success right now, okay? This is where we start. So as soon as you do 5 push-ups, 5 bicep curls, whatever your exercise is that day, you get to tick the box. We're not going through a full workout here. We're developing a habit, and we're developing a habit that is sustainable for 2 weeks. If we go from doing nothing to trying to program entire workouts, meditation routines, gratitude routines, all these different things, journaling, everything, it's not sustainable, all right? So as soon as you get done 5 push-ups, 5 bicep curls, whatever, your first pull-up, tick the box. We're starting small here so we can grow it into something bigger in the future. This is the first step to becoming the man that you want to be. Your mind is going to tell you, oh, that doesn't make sense. Like, it's not even a work. Shut the fuck up. Listen to me. If you're down bad right now, it's your brain that's got you there. You need to listen to these steps because your brain cannot be trusted. Your brain is literally the exact same reason why you are where you are right now. So stop letting your brain think it knows it all, and because there's a reason you're in the situation you are right now, right? And I'm here to help you get out of the situation and achieve your dream life. I know you're sitting there thinking, 5 push-ups isn't gonna do anything. What? 10 seconds of meditation isn't gonna do anything. Listen to me, just start, all right? Tick the box, all right? Get it done. Because the importance here is consistency. Consistency. If you meditate for 1 minute, tick the box. 5 push-ups, tick the box. If you just write down for 1 minute of how grateful you are, 1 minute of journaling for your gratitude, tick the box. Even if it's just for 30 seconds, tick the box. If you learn for literally just a minute, 2 minutes, tick the box. If you're reading a book, read a couple sentences, read 1 sentence, tick the box. The thing is, like I said, we're just programming new habits into your head. We're not going for the length. We're not going for a marathon here. We're starting with the small walk, all right? This is what we need to do to get on the path to self-improvement, to get you out of the rut that you're in and destroy your old self so you can flourish into your new self that you desire to be so badly. Does that make sense? The trick here is to be able to feel successful even when we do the bare minimum, because that's what's going to elevate us to actually doing the full workout, to actually doing the full meditation, to actually doing the full journaling, right? To actually doing the full gratitude assessment, making sure you're grateful for everything that you have in your life, all right? We need to start small in small increments, and then we will build up to that in the future, right? So just like a healthy person would feel after they get done doing a full workout, you may not be a healthy person right now, so we're starting small with a small workout, okay? Because you're not good enough to do the full workout yet. You're not good enough to do the full meditation yet. We need to get you on the right path. So in a couple days, in a few days, on day number 3, 4, you can start implementing a little longer of an exercise if you'd like. Or you can start implementing maybe even a full workout after day 14, right? A full-on workout. But like I said earlier, the trick here is to just start small so we can keep it consistent. Because otherwise, not only will you never start, but you'll never stick with it long-term enough to even see results. We're developing habits here, all right? We're not going after results, we're going after habits. And those habits are gonna create the results that you want, but we need to start small so you can stick with them. Does that make sense? So for workouts, for the workout section here, we're gonna go through simple exercises, ones that you may already know, but you just don't do that maybe that often. I don't know. Maybe you already work out, but the problem here is that you're not where you wanna be, so we're restarting here, okay? So if you know how to do push-ups, do push-ups. If you can only do them on your knees, do them on your knees. If you can only do them on a table, do them on a table. If you can do pull-ups, do a couple pull-ups. If you can do jumping jacks, do jumping jacks. Whatever the least resistance or least friction exercise is for you that you can just get up and immediately do that, okay? We're not going through a full gym workout. You can literally do these from home if you'd like, okay? Actually, I recommend you do them from home just to stay consistent. We can start implementing the gym later on in the lesson, but we gotta start small here, okay? With meditation, start with just being mindful. Just take a seat, sit somewhere silent. And even if it's not silent, just take a seat in your room, wherever you can, okay? Try to be alone if possible. If not, hey, it's more training for the mind to be able to be present and meditate even when there's noise around you. Take a seat, sit down, just close your eyes, breathe. Focus on the breath in, focus on the breath out, right? Be mindful of the thoughts that are coming in, but allow your thoughts to come in and just allow them to go away too, right? You're gonna focus on one spot. Not focused, but relaxed focused, if that makes sense. And you're gonna observe the thoughts that are coming into your head, and you're gonna let them drift away too, okay? And focus on the breath. Breathe in, breathe out. First day, I want you to focus on 30 seconds. Second day, we're gonna focus on a minute, okay? And we're gonna do each minute for the first week. For the next week, the second week, we're gonna go for 2 minutes a day, okay? 2 minutes a day. That's a drastic improvement from only 30 seconds, right? And you're gonna start to notice even you may even wanna do your meditation longer after the 2 weeks, right? You'll feel yourself actually wanting to do the meditation. And we can implement a little bit of breath work in this too, simply by holding the breath retention, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, hold the breath in, release the breath out, hold the breath out, don't breathe back in. That's a good challenge. And implement that when you feel ready, okay? Now, if you feel yourself getting deep into thought while you're meditating, breathe in, focus on the breath, breathe out, focus on the breath out, all right? You always wanna focus on the breath. Never get distracted by your own thoughts because that's what we're trying to release. We're trying to release the thoughts and focus on just deep meditation. Focus on the breath in, breath out, relax, okay? And you may even notice new ideas coming to you during these meditations. Now, maybe not within a 30-second meditation, but maybe if you get to the point where you can do later on 10-minute meditations, 20-minute meditations, you'll start to view things from different perspectives. But that's for another course, all right? So for gratitude, we're gonna do what's called gratitude journaling, right? So we are actively writing as we are thinking about what we are grateful for, okay? So you wanna whip out a journal, whip out a pen, write down what you are grateful for. No matter how big or how small it is, I want you to be grateful for it. Grateful for the ability to have clean water that I can drink today. I don't care how bad your situation is. Maybe you're homeless, maybe you're living in your car, maybe you don't have any family that are around you, right? I don't know what your situation is, but it could be a lot worse than mine, right? So no matter what you are going through, I've been in a bad situation too. I've been homeless before. You can get out of anything, but you need to start being grateful for everything that you currently have, right? No matter how big or how small it is. Think of it this way. Even on your worst days, there's somebody else out there that is wishing and begging that they could live like you on your worst days, all right? So you need to always be grateful, okay? Write down everything that you're grateful for on a piece of paper, whether it's 3 things a day, right? And you can check that box, okay? Obviously, the more the better, but we're trying to develop a habit here, okay? So start small. The key here when writing down your gratitude and what you're grateful for is to be grateful for the small things. Because if you can be grateful for the small things, you'll automatically be grateful for the bigger things, right? I'm grateful that I can drink water today. Why am I grateful to drink water today? Because I know there are people out there that don't have clean water to drink, and they wish they had a bottle of water that they could drink right now. Instead, they have to maybe drink out of a puddle. I don't know. But there's people out there that don't have clean water. And I've been in a situation where I've done a water fast, right? And I wanted to eat so badly. And I remember what it felt like to not have food, right? For 3-4 days, I didn't eat anything, just water and salt. And I wanted food so badly. Grateful for food. Be grateful for, write down the smallest things. Because like I said, if you can be grateful for the smallest things, you're gonna automatically be grateful for the bigger things too, right? If you think this way and you write down these grateful thoughts that you have, think about how much positivity you're putting into your own mind, right? So write it down. Now for the learning category, we're going to go to the Science of Well-Being course. It's a free online course that's been featured by Yale University. It's on a website called Coursera. I'll link it down below, but it's an absolute free course that you can join and you can start learning through that. I actually went through it before and it's actually amazing content and I recommend that you do the same. It's called the Science of Well-Being. It'll teach you amazing things, just how to be more grateful. And this is extremely important because you cannot get anything else in your life if you're not grateful for what you already have, okay? God will not bless you with anything more that you're not grateful for that you have in your current situation right now. So take that course below. It's completely free. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm just trying to help you out. Here's a little key point. If you're anything like me, I like watching something while I'm eating, right? So what I would do is I would actually, as I'm eating, I would sit there and watch the content because I can sit there and watch it as I'm eating, so I'm killing 2 birds, 1 stone. That way you don't have to like schedule out time to like go if you have a busy schedule. So just do what I did. Learn as you eat. It's gonna teach you so many amazing things, not only just being a better person, but like being more grateful, right? Being more productive in life, just becoming a better version of yourself, right? So it's down below. It's completely free. You have nothing to lose. Check it out. Now, if you really want to upgrade your mentality, like I said, this is completely extra. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but reading a book, it's called The Magic of Thinking Big, and it is by David Schwartz, I believe. Anyways, great book. I recommend that you read it. Like I said, even if you just read a couple sentences a day, check the box for reading if you're deciding to do the reading part too, all right? I mean, anything that I link below is completely free because I just want to see you guys win. I want to see you guys do better. I want to see more masculine, strong men chasing their dreams in life. America is full of the Western world, not even just America. The Western world is full of too many sissy boys, man. And I don't want you to fall into being a victim for one of them, right? Let's elevate your life. Let's make you into the man you want to be. And let's do great things together, baby. Everything that I have linked in the description is completely free. If you want more of a deep dive into an experience of how you can really elevate your life, like step-by-step tutorials, holding your hand, walking you through, you can sign up for the Elevate Lifestyle Academy. It's held through Patreon. That'll be linked below as well. Right now, we're doing a 60% off sale where it's only $15 a month for you, right? So it's only $15 a month to get started if you want to invest. If not, do what I just told you to do. All right. Now just trust me when I say this, but it literally just takes 2 weeks to change your mind. And if you implement each and every step that I just told you to, your life's going to change and you'll see improvements in the next 2 weeks. If you see improvements, if you followed along with this course, comment in the next 2 weeks what your results were down in the comments, all right? Because I really want to see you guys be the next person in my comments saying that you drastically changed and improved your life within 2 weeks, all right? I want to see you guys win. In the next 2 weeks, I want to see your comment down below. Like, I've had bad mental health for years, and you're telling me it only took 2 weeks to change my life? Like you can comment below, like, the results that you got, whether it like half your depression or half your anxiety, or really gave you a better fulfillment and a better outlook on life, right? Because that's exactly what it will do for you. And then from there, you're gonna be able to share this video with all your friends, showing them exactly how it improved your life. And I'm not sitting here trying to get you to share this video for more views, like, come on, let's get more. No, I just wanna see you win, bro. Like, at least give your friends, like, if you're not gonna share this video, at least give them the fundamental tips that helped you, okay? Because we all need to be on this. We all need to hop on this right now. Exercise, gratitude, meditation, book reading, learning, right? Growing our mind, growing ourselves, right? Becoming the ultimate version of ourselves. More men need to do this, and you need to share this with other men. Whether it's through this video or your own words, I don't care. Just start sharing this idea with your friends so we can get back on track to building our life into the person that we really want to be, all right? So I really hope this helps you. If it does, in the next 2 weeks, I want to see your comment down below, letting me know the differences that you see in your life, all right? If you want more value, like I said, we got the Elevate Lifestyle Academy below. If you choose to sign up for that, great. I want to see more men transform into legends. So let's get out of those bad old habits. Let's create new ones. And it starts right now. 2 weeks starts right now. Let's go, boys.